Good morning, Smeggies. Yeah, it's still morning. I had to think about it then. I've got ink on my hand. Wipe it on my jeans. There we go. Near enough. So yes, I've not booked anything, but I've found a campsite where you don't have to book. And it's based on a first come, first served basis. But yeah, I'm planning on taking Harley up north. By the way, I've had the tent out trying to see what kind of tent it is. And everything's in the way, which is kind of apt because of what I'm going to be doing today is, well, I'll get to that in a minute. But yes, the campsite, I've been looking at lots of campsites around Lake District. That's where I'm headed to. And yes, of course, I'll take you guys as well. I know it's not a holiday abroad, but I figured that seeing as I'm not going abroad this year, it's now decided, unfortunately. The money that I don't spend goes into next year because I don't know if I've told you guys, but I plan on going back to Los Angeles next year. In fact, VidCon, all being well, it's all up in the air at that. Definitely going back to LA next year though. It's because next year Trin wants to go to Paris, to Disney, for her birthday. And the problem with that is, if VidCon's at the same time, I can't go to VidCon. But we don't know when VidCon's going to be next year, so we have to wait till that's announced. Then we'll figure that out. But yeah, back to this. I've been looking at campsites. By the way, I've had to cut you off because I noticed my zoom had gone out, and I'm like, well, I zoomed in on myself. I accidentally touched the zoom button, and because I can't feel it moving, I don't feel it. Well, I don't know that I'm zooming in until I see the lenses come all the way out. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, yeah, the campsites that I've been looking at, some of them are a part of the National Trust, and they're mega expensive. Some of them are up to like 89, 90 quid for 5 nights, and I'm just like, what? So the one that I found, well, there's a few that I found, but some of them, they ask for, if you want to use the showers, it's 50p for 10 minutes. I need more than 10 minutes in a shower. You know, there's a lot of skin to wash. So the one that I found, it's not that expensive. I'm planning on going for 5 nights, but it says no advance booking. So what I'm going to do is, I've just tried ringing them to see what time I can be there for, you know, earliest, so I can make sure I can get a pitch. And it said to ring after 6 PM, so I've got to wait for that one. Anyway, going back to what I'm doing today, now that's all done. The house is a mess, and the thing that I want to do, I've done many times before, but I've never properly gone for it. Basically, I'm a hoarder. This is the gist of it. I'm a hoarder, and I keep things. If you remember, I think last year I was going through things and I found my old Walkman, and this is an example. I never used that Walkman, but I've kept it because I may use it at some point. And the thing with that is, I will keep it because, like, for example, the cassette player on that stereo won't work. In fact, I've got 3 stereos and a radio cassette player, and none of them will play cassettes anymore because they're that old, or they wear out. And I've still got quite a few cassettes, so the only thing that still works is that Walkman. So sometimes I might want to get that Walkman out and plug it into a stereo to play a cassette, but that's beside the point. But there are other things that I need to get rid of. For example, all those t-shirts I got from all those marathons I ran, why have I kept them? I don't wear them, I don't like them, so I can get rid of them. Because, you know, I was keeping them as keepsakes. I've got medals for that. So I want to go through the house, bit by bit, chucking out, or getting rid of, or donating to charity, or selling the crap. Here's an example right in front of me. This Red Dwarf DVD, right? Why have I kept it? Because when I got it, it came with the wrong disc in it. So when I contacted the seller, he sent me another copy which had the right disc in. And so I ended up with 2. That one, as well as the proper one that I've kept. Why have I still got that? So that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. I need to go through things, because also I've got my winter duvets stocked in cupboards and they're just cumbersome, they're in the way, and I need to find somewhere else to put them. So that's what I'm doing today. Oh, and he is booked in for the vets on Wednesday. Ha ha ha. He's very tired today. He was playing with Vianto all yesterday. And talking of yesterday, it was like the attack of the killer flying ants. We went for a takeaway up to pizza place, and there was just swarms of flying ants absolutely everywhere, and apparently it's mating season, so, and it wasn't just here, it was like apparently all of Britain. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get on with this. First order of business, get rid of half of all that junk. Ugh. Okay, currently the drawer is empty, and I've made some piles. I've got my exercising stuff, you know, running gear and swim, so that's the other term for swim shorts, pyjamas, which I only wear when I'm really cold. That t-shirt I could give away, but I use it for gardening, so yeah. Shorts, vests and t-shirts that I still wear. All this lot here, bye bye. These combat pants, or whatever you want to call them, trousers, I have never ever wore in my entire life. Not once. I don't even know where I got them from or why I've kept them. So they're going. This one, however, I'm thinking our Philip, my brother, will want or will take. I don't know. I can ask him. If not, it'll go in that pile there. But then there's these two items right here. I just want to show you a picture, maybe around here, of how Philip dressed up as a character that I created 10 years ago called White Pants Man. And that's why I saved them. But the thing is, it's been 10 years and I have no desire to repeat that video. It's a video that I made for personal viewing. It's never going to go on the internet. It's got copyrighted music on it. That's why. But yeah, I saved these for the possibility of making a second one. However, the pants that he was wearing, let me just show you that picture again. I threw them away straight after that video, and I've never been able to replace them. So now that I know that I'm never ever, well, I've known for a while that I'm never ever going to make a sequel, they can go in that pile instead of, well, I mean, look at how thick this is. That's ridiculous. And oh yeah, I used to wear that quite often in my teens, I think. I wasn't very fashionable. I'm still not fashionable as it is, but I know better than to wear that monstrosity. So yeah, they're going over there in that pile. Another insight into the crap I keep. This chain, it doesn't go around my neck. So why have I kept it? Also, this bracelet, I actually love this bracelet. I got it from Tenerife because it's got like a little scorpion thing on it. However, it opens up all the time. It's broken. So that wants binning. What's in this little box here? Oh yes, a ring that I never wear. As much as I love dragons, it doesn't suit me. Yeah, that needs to go as well. And what is that? That doesn't belong to me. What is? I've never bought. What? That I remember. And my St. Christopher and my little bean thing. But that? Yeah. I keep a load of rubbish. Oh, I'm all hot and bothered. It's now 3:10. I've been at this for a number of hours. I did have a break and some food. I've done so much. I've even cleaned my windows. And I've not even got to any of the other rooms yet. So I've been dusting, I've been tidying up here. That's duvets there instead of being piled up on top in there. And all the clothes that I had here are now down here because I made room. Shh. Because I discovered I had more clothes that I didn't need anymore. These two white shirts that, well, don't really fit me. That's too large and cumbersome. And these two coats. The denim one, which, you know, I don't wear ever. And that leather jacket, again, I was saving for videos that I no longer make. I've not made for 6 years, something like that. Noisy dogs, shush. But yeah, all of that stuff is going. That laptop bag, it's apart from one little thing right here, this is broken. That's the only thing. It's perfect, but I no longer need it, so it's just sat in a cupboard. Not anymore. So this room's done, apart from hoovering, which I think I will wait until I've finished all the rooms, then I can just hoover everything up. So next, in here. Because I know there are certain things that I need to just throw away. And that mirror's a bit filthy. Oops. Ta-da! It's all nice and clean. The mirror's clean, the sink's clean, the bathtub's clean, the shelf, even the wall I've cleaned. And it's not often I do that. The only thing I haven't done, again, is the floor. I'm now going to do your room. He's like, what? And as you can see, there's not much in the way of stuffing. So that's good. But it definitely needs dusting. And I've got drawers to go through. Like this one, for example. This is like... yeah. See, this is a back massager. I never use it. I think I've used it twice. And this is, get off, this is my dictaphone that I used to use a long time ago, where if I got a story idea, instead of writing it in my little blue or black book, because I didn't have one at the time, I would just speak into this and, you know, give myself the idea. However, it doesn't work no more. I can't remember if it's the play button that won't hold down or the record button, one of the two. Why have I kept it? This is why I'm doing this. Doesn't look any different, but windows are clean, the sides are all dusted, and that's being cleaned, you know, with the wood glass. And I've been going through the junk. I have managed to fill this entire bag full of crap that just wants throwing away. And I found a few items that I can sell. That clock, I know it still works. It was working not long ago, but the battery's obviously died. That massager, I've been trying it, it works. And that clock, I've had that, I don't know how long, but I know it still works. Well, as far as I know. But I never use it, it just sits there on the shelf, collecting dust. It's now 5 o'clock, I'm exhausted. He needs to go for a walk, don't you? It's alright, he doesn't understand that word. If I say F-I-E-L-D, that word, he'll know what I'm talking about. Oh, and another thing, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been wearing this and it's not fallen off once in the time that I've wore it. So, my theory is, because you know metal, it in heat it expands and in the cold it retracts. Basic metallurgy. So I think my theory is that when I was wearing it in Tenerife, obviously it was hot, and then when I started wearing it at home, because it was cold, it, you know, it didn't close properly, so it just kept falling off. But now, right now, it's the summertime, it's warm, and it stayed on. So we'll see how long it lasts. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off now. I'm gonna get you guys edited before I go to work. Yay, I'm on nights. Wonderful. And I need to rest. My back's killing me just from standing around and looking in drawers and, you know, chucking things out, and I don't know. Until the next time, peace out. P.S. This cubby hole, that's going to get done another day. Oh, what a state. I can't even get in it.